They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work, we got that work. Just watch us cook. TSL, competitor shook. So look, come check us out on Saturdays, see what the hype's about. We doper than you, DMVPG come through. Y'all not nicer than us, you got more views but you still look sus. We got the OGs ride, no puss here, cause here we still slide, no hide. We got that work, no sponsor logo on the shirt. Go support Garvey and Gabby Mo. Can't work for Trina, now watch us go, go, go. R.I.P. Chuck Brown, gotta pay homage for that DMV sound. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work. We got that work.
We roll them in and out, no doubt, without question. Talk to everybody from any fucking section, from CA to DC and PG. Look up in the sky, it's stars on the scene. Going state to state, you can't see the dream. We flooding up the hood, can't possibly know what I mean. What I mean? So we coming for the cream, no diddy. Setting up the table for the game. Is you with me? Is you with me? On the beat anytime we step in it. No slack in the lyrics, we just go get it. To the bank, we did it. Industry upended. The show goes on without us, don't feel it. Don't feel it. Up the city, no cap, it's the district. Ayo Mason dot one mission. Crank cities. No cap, it's the district. Ayo Mason dot one mission. Crank the city. Crank cities.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work, we got that work.
Fuck them other niggas. I ain't worried about them TSL shit going live. I know you heard about them really getting straight to the bands. You wanna argue about the grown niggas crying for attention. Now let's talk about it when it comes to doing this music. Y'all ain't fucking with me, really gatekeepers over here for the DMV. Really love the gas in the topics, they love the energy. Moving low key in the streets, I'm like the centipede. And it's in the pounds of the tree, like dispensary. Ain't responsible for none of the streets or the industry. Throw the shit on all, yeah, I'm in Valencia. See, I bought my wife VS1, she like simplicity. Fuck these other niggas pretending they actin' finicky. I done son a lot of you niggas, they like them enemies. With the turkey bags and the lean on my fashionista.
Ayy, hold the better. Ayy, so we gon' up it and boom it, yeah. I'ma get money like a motherfucking pimp. I'm a little bad bitch, so I walk with a dip. Put that money up or get lost. The way to half step, you fucking with a boss. Drop bag, I don't care what it costs. Sit down, little hoe. This how you floss. Money stashed in a safe stash in a rape tie, nigga. We gon' get it off. Real bitch only fucking with niggas who get quiet. Get shit sweet, she get pie. I done seen the bottom, it's time to go to the top. 10 toes down, I'm whole time sharp. Back cat, little booty meat. 3-point stance, make the booty speak. Most wanted, I handle mine. Can't touch this. It's hammer time. You know I came with the shooters. My niggas are up and boom. Yeah, I been a demon locked in with the movers. My niggas hitters and you niggas losers. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they spank you. Live up this 50, don't fuck with no wanksters. We gon' up it and boom, we gon' up it and boom. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they spank you. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they spank you. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they baddies and they spank. All my bitches is gangster. All my bitches is gangster. All my bitches is gangster. I ain't got time for a nigga or a bitch that be acting like they really want smoke, but they don't. I ain't got time for a nigga acting like he got a bag, acting like he gon' spend, but he won't. I know the real, I know the fake. I know a op, I know a G. I know some bitches that's popping pussy, yeah, be sucking no dick to get to the cake. I know a pimp, I know a hoe. Up it and boom it, that's how it go. My niggas be in the trenches, they coming with fat shit. Turn that boy to a ghost. Matter of fact, turn that boy to a nun. Turn this girl to a worker, cause I got the juice. My niggas hitters and they got the tools. Up it and boom it, you know how we do. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they spank you.
All my bitches is gangster.
They baddies and
they spank you.
All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they baddies and they spank you. All my bitches is gangster. All my bitches is gangster. All my bitches is gangster. know I came with the shooters. My niggas are up and boom, yeah. I been a demon locked in with the movers. My niggas hitters and you niggas losers. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they is spanking. Live up this 50, don't fuck with no wanksters. We gon' up it and boom, we gon' up it and boom. All my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they is spanking.
All my bitches is gangsta.
They baddies
Then they spank you, then they spank.
all my bitches is gangster. They baddies and they baddies and they is spank. All my bitches is gangster. All my bitches is gang. All my bitches is gang.
Welcome. We are back here again, right? Thank you for everyone joining me here on TSL, where we are the voice of the entire DMV, right? I am your host. I am your pilot, the dude 80, and we have a special one for you today, right? Okay. So our guest that is scheduled for today is backstage. So we will bring her up shortly. But first, thank you to the good Trump, and thank you to Rip Radio for having us here for another one, right? Okay. So this is episode 107/36 here on Rip Radio. All right. Okay. So before we bring our guest on, first and foremost, happy New Year's to all, right? We've been on a nice break and definitely needed it. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I definitely needed, to just reset, right? It's been a grueling 2025. It's been great 2025, but I don't think people realize how difficult it is doing a show live every week. So that's why every chance I get, I salute legendary 420 Friendly Radio, because that's who I've seen do it for so long, and they make it look so easy, but it is difficult. It is very difficult. So, but I'm back. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so before we bring our guests, 2025 was a good year for me, right? Because the beginning of 2025, what I had set up for this show was I wanted to be the voice of the indie scene, right? Of DMV hip hop, right? That was what I had set up, to be the voice for the DMV hip hop indie scene. So, and it was a success. It was definitely a success, so thank you to the good Trump. Thank you to Rip Radio. It was a great year. So now 2026, I have to raise the bar. Right? So what I have planned for 2026 is, now I want to be the voice of the indie scene, the hip hop indie scene, but worldwide now, right? Now worldwide. So now we have to go to other areas, and exchange value, right? We got to exchange value, meaning we have to show others our culture, and in return, we, they'll show us their culture, right? Like similar to what we did with Bryce, in Detroit, so I've gotten in contact with a lot of artists, dope artists. That's the thing about indie artists, right? The purpose of my show is to spotlight the indie scene, right? The indie scene, because I was an artist myself, and I know how hungry, you know, those indie artists are, right? You know what I'm saying? And when you hungry, like the sky's the limit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where that passion come out. That's where the dope music come out. That's where the dope lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Those stories, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I focus on the indie scene, because not only, you know, because I'm from the indie scene, you know, that's just where the best music is at. That's just where the best music is at, right? So a shout out to everyone that is that has a platform that is putting DMV talent on, right? Shout out to everybody doing that. The more of us that do it, you know, the more we get to show others in other, you know, locations that, you know, we dope as shit here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to see, when I do scroll through my timeline, you know, I do see a lot of artists doing a thing. I see a lot of platforms showcasing talent, you know what I'm saying? And that makes me feel very good, right? Very good, right? So salute to that, right? Okay, all right. So let's do it. Good Trump, let's bring on our guest, please, sir. Look at that. Look glowing. Look at that. Okay. All right. So this is a VA gem. Right? So and like I told you, the reason I do what I do is for artists like her, right? You know what I'm saying? It's so many dope artists, you know, that deserve their story to be told, and I am here for it, right? So let's do it. Okay. So please introduce yourself to the family.
So you already know it's your girl, Lady Duchess, straight out of AVA. That's LAYDII Duchess. For anybody that wants to look it up on your major platforms, you know, a whole lot of Lottie shit in the building, and we here.
Dope. Okay, so I'm glad you we made this happen. You know, I'm glad we definitely connected. You know, for some reason, the ladies of the DMV, that's my wave right now. For some reason, like you guys, right? You know what I'm saying, and looking good while doing it. So
thank you.
I am here for it. Okay. So the name, where did the name come from?
So back in the day, my cousin Tanya, Profound Galloway, used to rap, and she went by Duchess. And she said it recently, you know, because she's a stud. She's more like a duke. But yeah, she went by Duchess, and you know, I looked up to her, and I kind of took her name and ran with it. And back in Mideast, you know, when I was an artist there, it was always like, what do you put with Duchess? What do you put with Duchess? Because there's no gimmick. And you know, their birth Lady Duchess, because it was just the nickname Duchess for a long time. And I spelled it Lady, and then at one point I went to create a website for myself, and there was no domain because someone already had the name, and I changed the spelling, and there you go, Lady Duchess.
Dope, right? Okay. So, all right. So who influenced you to rap? Where did you see that at?
Initially Lil' Kim.
Dope.
Lil' Kim and Tupac. I was a daddy's girl. And Tupac was my dad's favorite rapper. I knew every Tupac song, you know, at a young age 8, 9. I was, you know, every you know, lyric word for word. And Lil' Kim, like, I was one of those kids, like the TV be on and See This World of Pop on it. And I run and grab a sheet and tie it around my neck, and that was my trench coat, and I'd be in front of the TV. You know, I was Lil' Kim. You couldn't tell me I wasn't. And then over the course of time, other artists like Left Eye and Queen Pen and Lady of Rage, and then further on Nicki, now Cardi, you know, other people influenced me along the way.
Okay. So when you turn artist mode off, right? So who do you listen to?
Ooh. It's crazy because it's like you would never think, but like I listen to Rico Law, I listen to Zero, I listen to
Oof.
UGK, I listen to Pimp C, I listen to Pink, I listen um to Garth Brooks, I listen to
Mm.
Nirvana, like I listen to almost anything that pleases my soul. Sometimes I put on a jazz playlist and I clean up on Sundays like my grandma used to. I listen to Peggy Scott, so again, it just depends on how I feel. But if I had to pick my top, I'd say Zero, Pimp C, and Pink, because Pink's my favorite artist.
I'm gonna say this. You are the first person I heard that said the artist Zero. Zero dope as shit,
Oh
yo.
yeah, Calling My Phone's my favorite song. I play it
Especially,
on repeat.
uh, especially, and also, chopped and screwed. Like, you know what I'm saying? UGK
Yeah,
Zero's dope, right?
yeah.
Dope. Okay. I had to give you credit because I've never heard anyone say Zero, and I fuck with Zero heavy.
Yes. So you gotta understand, right? So I coming up, I always ran behind everyone older than me. So all my cousins listened to was, your UGK, your Pimp C, your Devin the Dude. Oh, I forgot to mention Devin the Dude. So I grew up listening to Doobie Ashtray and all of those records. I didn't grow up Scarface. I mean, I grew up listening to Scarface. I remember when I was a kid and Rap A Lot Records tour bus pulled on Duke Street in Alexandria because they were touring. And I just swore, I just saw Scarface. I didn't even know what Scarface looked like. I just knew Rap A Lot was Scarface. Scarface wasn't even there. But I grew up listening to whatever they listened to.
Yes, one thing about Face when he pull up to the DMV, he's usually solo. Like he's not.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not gonna be no Mark Van. Like he's solo. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He will fuck that show up. Him and Devin the Dude, they will fuck that show up every time.
Mhm.
Every time, right? Okay. So, how is the rap scene in VA? Like, how was that rap scene?
Um, I think the rap scene in Virginia has grown a lot. I mean, I think it's always been really dope, but it's grown a lot. You have a lot of dope artists coming out of Virginia. There's an artist Damage. Damage pretty dope. I know Big Monster Coleon is really dope. You got your well knowns like Trey Songz and Chris Browns, but I think that the music scene in Virginia has grown a lot. It's expanded, and I think that people got to really be on the lookout for artists from AVA. You got Young Mo, you got Drilla, you got a lot of Simone Juicy. You got a lot of artists from here that I think don't get the recognition being the V in the DMV. Um, but the time is definitely here. Virginia is not going nowhere.
Okay. Okay. So this is. I'm gonna ask you this. It's a little controversial,
Sure.
but I'm just curious to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So, being from VA, when do you guys include yourself in the DMV? Like, how
Oh,
is
I do, because I'm from Alexandria. I'm right at the bridge. I'm not from deep into Virginia. I'm not from Woodbridge. I'm not from Richmond or somewhere that's further out. I'm right here in Alexandria. I'm from Delray, to be exact, for those of you that don't know. And fun for us was hopping on the train and going to Iverson Mall, to get sticker doodles. So it's not like I was that far away. So yes, I include myself in the DMV. Now, do I think that your places that are further out, like you're 2, 3, 4 hours away into Virginia, should include themselves in the DMV? And this is my personal opinion, no, because you have your own realm, your own spotlight. Like if you're from Roanoke, no, you're from Roanoke, you should own that. You should own that you're from Roanoke, not in the DMV because you're 4 hours away.
okay? Okay. See, I look at it a little different.
Okay.
Right? And I look at it because yes, younger when we was younger going to the Go-Go's, yes, I agree with you, right? But now when you're an artist and you get older, and it's about business now, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I include all of Maryland, all of DC, and all of Virginia because business wise, like we have
Okay, Kat.
to link up. Like if
Yeah, period.
like if we link up, it's nobody who can fuck with us. Like it's
Yeah.
no.
And may I interject? I wasn't excluding anybody for the record because I have people that I deal with from everywhere in Virginia, from Petersburg, Richmond, Roanoke, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, you name it. I just feel like I've talked to people who be like, Like, I got friends from Virginia Beach. Like, I ain't from the DMV. I'm from Virginia Beach. I'm from Portsmouth. And they own that. So I really just kind of want to give them that credit due, that it's okay for them to say, I ain't a part of the DMV. I'm from here. Not so much to exclude them, because if you want to be a part of the DMV, the V is Virginia. You're a part of the DMV. Just to clarify, I just feel like that just you is for them.
That's a fact, right? Because it's a lot of majority of people from DC won't claim the DMV, and that's crazy to me. Like,
yeah, like Baltimore. Baltimore be like, man, we ain't from the DMV, this Baltimore, and they stand on it. We Baltimore alone, but Baltimore is Maryland, so we would include Baltimore as a part of the DMV. So I think it's just a perspective, perception.
I agree. I definitely.
Oh, this is getting good.
I definitely include Baltimore. First of all, I got a lot of solid dudes that I know from Baltimore. Like, they solid. I'm talking about Baltimore, like solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
they need to bring that yacht down here, because I still ain't tried it yet.
It's Baltimore has that different flavor. You know what I'm saying? That different sound. But like you said, they're part of Maryland. They're part of Maryland.
Yeah.
So I claim them myself, right?
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, all right. So the first time you was in a studio, what do you remember about that?
Wow. So crazy experience. My first time in a studio, I met this guy at Landmark Mall, and he heard me freestyling in the barbershop. And he's like, I'm going to take you to my studio. And I'm thinking, in the grand scheme of things, what I see in a movie studio, it was his basement. Mm-hmm. And he had this big Cane Corso dog. And I was scared out of my mind. I wouldn't move out of the corner. So he finally takes the dog up, and he's like, yeah, my homeboy's coming to rap. And as soon as his homeboy comes down, the dog shoots downstairs. And the guy saved me from the dog. And the guy like, what you doing in the studio if you don't rap? I said, I do rap. He's like, well, rap for me. So I spit for him, and I went off. And he said, hey, we putting on this song right now. I got on the record. Guess who the person was? Young Bleed. That was I was too young to know who Young Bleed even was. That was my first experience in the studio, and I fell in love with recording. I fell in love with the experience. And after that, it was a rap after that. I just was like, I'm rapping. I'm a rapper.
I would say this. I like you already, because you named two artists that I fuck with heavy that nobody ever brings up. You brought up Zero and Young Bleed.
Let's not forget about Fiend. We're going to throw him in there too.
But the thing is, Fiend, we all know Fiend here. Like, Fiend hit the DMV. When Fiend hit, Fiend was like kind of like Jeezy. Like, they was crack cocaine when they hit the area, right? You know what I'm saying? So they know Fiend, right? Because out of No Limit, Fiend is probably the music that the DMV,
But I'm young, so that's before my time.
Yes. Young Bleed, though, but
I had no clue. And I'm telling everybody, I'm like, I did a song with this artist named Young Bleed. And people are like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did. He's in my homeboy studio right now, and I'm arguing people up and down. But I'm not understanding the severity of who I'm speaking on, because I had no clue that this man is. I didn't know who it was. I just knew his rap name, and I just got on this song. That's it. If he ever, hears this or it comes full circle, he'll remember. I was about 19 years old.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he passed. Didn't
wow. Well, I didn't even know that. I was 19.
I think he recently passed after the No Limit and Cash Money verses.
Oh wow, that's news to me. Well, my condolences, because that means that I gotta find this man that did the records, because that would be really dope to pay homage or pay tribute. But nobody believed me, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, what? Yeah.
Do you even know the story of how they even linked up? Like, how did Young Bleed, even end up there?
So I don't know the story. So the guy that invited me to the studio, he came into this barbershop, my friend Ramon's shop, actually. He was at Landmark Mall at the time. He came in there selling clothes. I guess he designed clothes and stuff. Okay. So he came in there selling clothes, but I was in the corner freestyling with a couple of the guys, because I'm this young girl, I'm 19 years old, hanging out at the mall, because my mom did security. She was head of security there. So I would go to the mall every day bored as a young girl and hang out at the mall. So everybody knew me as the rapper. I was rapping. I spit you under a table. And we was in the corner just freestyling, fake battling, and he heard it like, I'm gonna take you to my studio. And me having nothing to do, I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, I ain't scared, let's go.
Right.
And that's how I ended up there.
So how old were you when you first started rapping?
Oh, I was 13. So my dad and my uncles had a go-go band called Butt Naked Band. And my uncle made beats, and my dad and them rapped, and I did my dad and them had their group Ill Circle, and me and my cousins called ourselves Ill Youngins. We wanted to rap too. Every family function, my grandma and them setting up microphones and speakers at the cookouts, and y'all get to perform. We want to perform too. So we recorded our first song, Fast Now, and we'd get up there. And it was so since we getting cash now, the Ill Youngins living fast now. Oh yeah, we did it, and we'd get up there and we would rap. And I fell in love with music. You know, I always sang in church. I was on a dance team, and I was a bad little girl. Like, I was always in trouble, always on punishment. So the only way I got attention was listen to my rap, look at my new dance, and it just became a part of what I did. You know.
So when did you know that you was dope as shit? When did that happen?
When I was in a group home, I was like 16, and we had a talent show, and I rapped for the talent show, and everybody just, going off screaming and for me, come here. You just look at my neighbor. Everybody screaming for me and stuff, and then showing me attention that I never got after hearing me rap. I was like, damn, I'm good. And I just came home at 18, and I kept rapping, and that's how I ended up in Mid-East. This guy heard me spitting one day random and was like, I'm going to take you to my folks' studio. And I went to Mid-East studio.
Mid-East is legendary. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mid-East. Give us one story from Mid-East. You know what I'm saying? What do you remember from Mid-East? That's legendary. Yeah. Mid-East
was the pillar of, I guess, the rap community in Virginia for a long time. They opened a lot of doors for a lot of people. And every celebrity you could think of that you ever seen me with, I met through Mid-East. I think my best memory or experience was meeting Cassidy for the first time. And I was sitting there, and he looked over like, what you doing over there? And I was like, I'm rapping. Like, I'm writing. And we was going back and forth, and he acknowledged how dope I was, and I remember all these girls was there, and his road manager was like, yo, Cass, the girls want to go with you. He's like, man, I'm about to sit here and write with Duchess. And it really gave me what I needed to believe that I could be just as great as he was, that this man that we all look up to in this moment is like, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm about to sit here and write with Duchess. Like, we ain't doing nothing else. And there was no motive. It was just music. And it gave me a newfound respect for the artists in the industry, because the only depiction I had was who they were to women, unfortunately, because of the media. And it gave me a better insight of who I was and who I was bound to be. And I was sitting in a tattoo chair later on that day, and Cass was like, Dutch, come, Game was there. And Cass was like, Dutch, come spit right now. Game don't think you can spit. And I came in there and I spit for about 2 minutes, and then Game spit, and then Cassidy spit, and then Kingpin Slim spit. And that was how you got that viral cipher between the two of them that went out on YouTube. And I felt like that's my best memory, because I made history that day with a freestyle. To have so many great, especially Kingpin Slim, to have so many great people in one room and be able to exercise their talent, but all be on different levels, was dope.
So how difficult is it, having a pretty face, right? Being a female, right? In the hip hop scene, is it still difficult? Like, how was it in the beginning and how is it now?
So in the beginning, it was really rough. Falling victim to false relationships and people that just only wanted to sleep with me, and didn't have good motives or good intentions. It was tough. It's easy to play on a girl's dreams in this industry. It happens a lot. And it was damaging in the beginning, emotionally damaging, to the point where I got tired and said, I don't even want to rap no more. Because I'm tired of being abused mentally. I'm tired of being misled. I'm tired of not getting my foot in the door when I'm better than all you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I got tired. But now I'm kicking doors down and I got a team of brothers behind me that's not going to play about me. The gang is not going to play about me. So it's like now I don't have those issues because now I have a good team of people around me, a solid team that be like, yeah, nah, back up. Yeah, nah, not her. We're not doing that. And it works for me. Every time I pop out when you see me, I got a team of people around me. And it's not even just to make me feel big because I'm big alone, but I'm bigger with support. The one thing that I never realized is I cannot do this alone. I need a solid team. And a lot of women have this aqua power woman mentality in this industry, which is nothing wrong with it, but you need a solid team around you. And that's not only just men, that's makeup artists, producers, hairstylists, a PR, your security, your brothers, your sisters, your team of support. A support system is necessary in any venture. It's like a 501c3. You gotta have a 3-party partnership. Where's your support system?
Right.
That's all. So now I don't have those issues because I don't play with nobody. And when I get a niche of that's not okay, I trust my gut and I get out of there because what's for me is for me as long as I work hard.
So who or what keeps you grounded?
I keep me grounded, but I will say my support keeps me grounded. Having people hold me accountable. My brothers hold me accountable. My team holds me accountable. Shout out to Coalition DJs. My team holds me accountable. And then just my mother's no longer here. She's deceased. And wanting to honor her, do the right thing keeps me grounded. It keeps me focused and remembering that I'm doing this for something bigger than me. I have a younger sister, that's 22 and she has a baby, and everything that I am, I feel like I want to honor my mom and make sure I leave some generational wealth behind for her, or set the standards for her. And that keeps me grounded. Remember, I'm fighting for something bigger than myself.
So as we speak right now, right? If I was to ask you, where is your happy place? What would you say?
The studio and the bubble bath.
Dope.
I love blasting Sade and taking bubble baths. And I love being in the studio. And the kitchen. I say top 3 in the kitchen. The kitchen is my happy place too. I love to cook. I love prepping food. I love trying new things. It's just peaceful.
All right, so I'm gonna remember you said that too. So okay, all right.
I'm a good cook. I can cook.
I believe you. So okay. So let's do it. Let's talk music. Let's talk music now, right? Okay. Take me through there, right? Right? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. What do you remember? Okay. What do you remember about let's start from the beginning. Like did you already have that concept? Was it already written down? Like before you got the beat, or did you hear the beat and then you started writing? Like what was that process in the beginning?
So Take Me Through There is already out. I don't know if you're familiar with the original song. So I heard it and my team was like, you should do that song. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna write to it right now. And I wrote to it and someone on my team was like, yeah, if you write to it and you record it, I'll pay to shoot the video. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I went in the studio and I recorded it that same day. And then no video happened. I was like, man, forget you. I'm going to put it out on my Instagram. And I put it out on Instagram. But writing to it was easy. It takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to write a verse, if that.
So what's your process when you write? Do you are you the type of artist that do you go through beats until you pick the right one? Or do you already have lyrics and you just trying to match it to the beat? Like, what's your process?
So surprisingly, I write most of the time. I say 70% of the time to 80% of the time, I write to absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I will feel like something will come to mind when I'm in an Uber, it's sitting waiting in an interview. It's like it's very random. Like a bar will come to my head and I'll go to my notes and I'll be like, all right. and then I'll go back to it later, and I'll just out loud get the building off of it, or I'll voice record. I'm like, damn, that sounds dope. And I'll voice record and keep saying it over and over again and adding to it. And most of the time it's without a beat. So my process is usually I write and then I'll go through all of my verses in my notebooks and I'll find beats to put the verses to. The only time I can say I really write two beats is when someone gives me something project-wise. Oh, excuse me. When someone gives me something project-wise and is like, hey, I want you to do this or get on this, and then I'll write to it. But usually I write to silence. And it's only because I don't think that people really understand music. So I started off writing poetry in the group home. So music just became my outlet. So it's like when I'm writing, it's to clear my brain. It's to clear my thoughts. It's like on your phone, clearing your cache. I just write. Whatever comes to mind, I just write and write and write. And then I'll hear a song, be like, damn, I got a verse that'll go to that. And that's just how it goes. I don't really... Wow, I never really thought about what my process is.
You remind me, I got a buddy that, you know what I'm saying, not a lot of people do it this way. You know, even when I was doing music, I usually do it when I hit a beat, right? But I got a buddy who just got tons and tons of just raps. And what he do is exactly what you do. He got all the raps and he just fit it to whatever beat that he get. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope, right? Okay. So where do you get your beats from? Like, who does your production?
So Fat Boys 202. Fats used to be a part of the Committee Gang. They own Clubhouse Studio. Shout out to Fats. Fats is responsible for 80% of my production. Shawty P the Plug is responsible for the rest. And I found Shawty P on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on YouTube, just randomly looking through beats. And I found one of his beats I really liked. And I reached out to him on Instagram because his Instagram was labeled. And I'm like, hey, I really like this beat. I want to use this. And I'm like, if I recorded it and you like it, will you take it down? He was like, yeah. I recorded it. He liked it. He took it down. And every time I needed an instrumental or a beat from him, I went ahead and I reached out like, hey, I'm about to use this beat. He'd take it down, or, you know, he just liked the message or whatever. But that's how I found him. But Fats is responsible for most of my production. That is a fact.
So in the studio, when you record, what does that process look like? Do you have anything?
It is annoying. I am the most annoying person to be in the studio because I'm like, hear me. I could be a little bit of a diva, so I'll get there.
No, not you. No, I can't. No.
I'll get there and I'll be like, I'll be back. I'm about to go to the store. Then I gotta go to the store and get my waters, my Gatorades, my snacks, Then I come back and I'll be like, it's hot. Turn the air on. But it's a process for me. I have to get comfortable first, and then once I'm comfortable, it's like recording takes the least time. If I book 2 hours, I'm probably in the booth for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. The rest of that time is spent on mixing and production.
Smart.
Like I'm in there, out of there. When I tell you I do this in my sleep, backwards, upside down, it's nothing.
I never understood artists that go to the studio and start writing.
Yeah, no.
I never understood that.
Yeah, I have done that. I just did that. I have a country record, R&B record that I'm. It's a single that'll be released this new year. And when I got in there one day, I was like, I want to do a country record. And my Fat's like, well, what are you going to say? And I'm like, I just kept saying whatever and I didn't even know it. He just started creating a beat right there. And he like, go to booth. I went in there, I recorded the hook in no time, just freestyling, playing around like 5-10 minutes. I had a hook. And I took it home and I actually wrote the verses out. Perfect example of getting a beat. And I went right back in there about a week later and did the whole record.
Okay, let's stay right there. Country. Okay, I kind of figured that.
It's borderline folk.
So I kind of figured that because all the artists that you like, you know what I'm saying, are country folk, right? So, okay. So, where did that come from? I want to do a country song, and then you already wrote it. And like, how did that process? What did that process look like?
It just came to mind. I was in the studio and I was like, I just want to do a country record. And I kept saying, I can't say it because I'm going to give the record away. But I kept saying what I was saying with a country record, like, Like, I'm in a hayfield. I kept just being retarded, just being goofy, you know what I'm saying? And it just came about accidentally. Like, and it's crazy because growing up, like I keep, going back to me being in a group home, but I was in West Virginia and all those places being in a group home. So I was around hayfields and cow fields and corn stack. I mean, and it's like my staff members and the people I was around, we were in Harper's Ferry. They were listening to Garth Brooks, Toby Keith, Reba, Valentine, Dolly Parton, so I actually grew a love for country music. And like now I like Tanner Adele and King Ego and Jamie Ray and your newer age country artists that have infused that have created, like Jelly Rolls created this genre, trap country. So that is a genre now. So I'm more into trap country. But I've always wanted to just see what it was like to do a country record. Like that backyard barbecue, hayfields rolling, kegs in the back of the pickup. Like I wanted to experience that, and now I have a hit record that is going to be exactly that.
Dope. And a video is going to come soon.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Dope.
As soon as the winter, the weather breaks, it's going to be something to see, and the people will know.
Just make sure I get an invite or something. I'm there.
Oh, of course. I'm with it. I think that I need everybody there because, see, my idea is I want to bring back your original cowboy because we were that. Mm-hmm. I think that the harder they fall, if I'm able to say that without, is a perfect depiction of who we used to be. Mm-hmm. And I just want to get back to like that feeling, that good, that like Sinners, like that party in the barnyard type of thing, because that was us.
But
yeah.
Because I know you said you mentioned the group home a couple of times. So
yeah.
What was one positive thing you got from being there?
Coping skill and activity. They kept us busy. And as much as it used to annoy me then, it's a huge part of who I am today, having routine. Like I crochet, I color, I do DBT skills still. Like when I get overwhelmed, I identify things in the room to calm myself down. That's something I learned in a group home that just stuck with me until I became older as a de-escalation skill. So I learned coping skill and activity. Like, and I also learned that it's okay to not be okay.
So if it's one thing you can tell somebody that's probably in a group home right now, what would you say?
Talk about it. That's the deepest thing I can tell you is talk about it, because scars are skin deep. And I dealt with people that came from self-mutilation and things like that, and it was because they isolated, they didn't talk about it. So it was easier to hurt inside or hurt themselves versus be an extrovert about it. And I was one of those people. I was a self-mutilator at age 13. And the more people encouraged me to talk about it, the easier it came. Now I just won't stop talking. But it became easier to speak about it and to heal, and it took years on years. But, I would just say talk about it. Do not be afraid to talk about it, because one of my staff members, Anna Butsy, we call her Butsy. Anna told me about her being, a victim of what I was going through, because I finally told her what was making me so mad one day. And she said, I smile and joke with y'all so much you wouldn't even know that I am a victim too. And she became my safe space. So every time I had a problem, I would flip out, call Butsy right now. But talk about it. That's all.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope. Okay. Another song I like from you. Skirt Off.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know I'm about to take her. Yeah.
Yeah. I rocks with that heavy.
Okay, thank you.
So what was the process with that?
Okay, so that record, right? I started to realize that all my songs, I just be spitting. And And I was like, what if I just slowed it down a little bit? And I wanted to pop my, can I curse on you?
Yes.
Okay, period. So I wanted to pop my shit because at the time I was listening to your Lottos, your what's the girl's name? He wanted my number, had to hit him with the I kept hearing that song, and I was like, I want to pop my shit too, like. And in my brain, I'm like, okay, so let me be honest. I had a situation with a female that she just kept playing with me, kept trying me, and in my brain, I'm like, bitch, you know I will take your nigga, like stop playing with me. But it stuck. It's like, it just stuck. So I started writing. She keep calling me, sis, don't know I'm about to take her, nigga. She just, and I just kept going. I kept going. I hopped in my bag real quick. Like you don't hear when I say, Porsche, Lamborghini, need a yacht up in my boat heart. I wanted to set a standard. Cash Doll. She set the standard. I'm like, girl, we not even on the same level, baby. Was where my mind, I was really in my feelings about the way this girl made me feel like bitch, we not even on the same level. Like this is what I need and this is what you like, girl. You could sit with being in a go-go and I'm trying to go to Istanbul. No offense to the go-go, because I love y'all from here, but you okay with being outside around. And girl, I'm trying to get to Dubai. I can shop. We not on the same level, baby. And that's where my brain was while writing this record. Like, let me flex on you real quick, boo. Like me and my nigga, like what I said, take a flight to have a date. I be fucking it up on purpose on my way to make a play. Like, girl, we just not the same. That was my motive in the entire record. Let me set the standard real quick for you bitches. That's all.
And the video.
Okay, the video was very random. So
yes.
So I got booked at 202. Team Elevation, shout out to Team Elevation, had booked me, and I had all my brothers, you know, my support system. They came from Carolina, Delaware, Fredericksburg, everywhere. They came from everywhere. And like, we popping out for you, sis. I'm like, bet. So I had my friend Co, who's a stylist, shout out to Co, style me. I hired a cameraman. I hired a black truck. I hired security. I said, we're going to do this one big. So my cousin Nas, shout out to Nas Visionary. He's a photographer. I said, you want to shoot a video? He's like, fuck it, let's do it. And we just shot the video. And Skirt Off just was it because I felt like in everything that I was popping, I set the tone. I was fly. My hair was laid. I had security. I had a team of people behind me. I was black truck with rose petals on the ground. I was walked in the club. My sign was brought out. My table was secured. When I got too hot downstairs, the upstairs was closed. I had them open up the second floor. It's too hot down here. I'm leaving, or y'all got to take me upstairs. And they opened up the second floor for just me and my team. And then they allowed people to come up. So it was just, I set the bar. And I needed that to be the record.
So on the video side, because it wasn't planned. It wasn't like so how did like with the scenes and everything, I
just went with the flow. Gotcha. I was coming out after I got dressed. We were walking down the hall, and Nas was like, "Oh, stop walking." I said, "Wait a second, let me get you walking down the hall." I said that. So that hallway scene where I started, I'm in my hallway of my building where I live. So I'm walking down the hall, and then we out front just waiting for other people, waiting for the black truck to pull up, and we shot a couple little scenes out front. Like, he like, do you know the song by heart? Just rap it real quick. So I get to rapping the song. My brother's outside smoking. We just rapping it. Then we're in the black truck riding. I'm like, the guy plays the record. And I feel so bad because I don't remember his company name, but he is, I will be able to plug it later. He's one of the hottest black truck companies in the city. He has also has like a Sprinter service as well too. I think it's something CS Professionals. If I'm not, don't let me not plug that. But anyway, while we're in the truck, Nas like, let me get you rapping. I'm like, all right, bet. So I turn around, I'm rapping, and it was like, he's like, don't get out yet. I'm gonna get B-roll of you getting out the car. So I'm getting out, and it wasn't planned. A lot of your people that were outside knew me, so they're walking up, dapping me up. Nas just was so proactive. He stayed on top of getting every amount of footage that he could possibly get. And he put it together. I told him it needs to be a total revamp of the entire night. And you need to highlight the boss that I am. Security, everything that says Lady Duchess is here, highlight. And he did that.
Definitely did that.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Nas, because that's my his dad and my dad are brothers. And we fight like cats and dogs. But he is very professional. He's good at what he does. And I was really proud of him.
Dope. I definitely enjoyed that video.
Thank you.
Dope ass.
Shout out to Nas Visionary. If you guys need some photos, okay?
That's a fact. That's a fact, right? Okay. So now looking back, if it's one thing you would change as a up and coming artist early on, what would that be?
Ooh.
Think of you like early on. I know we all made a lot of mistakes or a lot of things that waste.
I mean, can I be honest?
Yes, ma'am.
And transparent, because I want my family to know that I'm always gonna keep it real. I have two. May I give you two?
Absolutely.
Number one, I would change how many men I dealt with in the industry, because I always fell for love in the industry, and word circulates fast. So any up and coming females, I encourage you, don't get wrapped up in relationships in this industry. So I would change that I got wrapped up in relationships with industry males, because it never worked out. It never turned out good. It just became a circulating name. Thank God I was able to recover from that. And not knowing who I really was. Mike J, him and Fraser were partners at Mideast. Mike J said, Duchess, the day you realize who you really are, you'll be as big as you really are. And I didn't understand it then. I get it now. I get it now. So those would be the two things I would change. Not knowing who I really was as an artist.
Dope. Okay. Now, looking forward, what is the thing that that you haven't done yet that you would want to do?
That I haven't done yet?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to tour the world. I have to do a song with Pink. Have to do a song with Little Kim. And I have to do a song with Genesis. Phil Collins, the band. So they have a song called Duchess. The band Genesis made a song called Duchess. And it is about a young girl in the industry who becomes this mega mogul and then falls to her own demise and then rises again to become what the world and the industry needs. And the title of the song is Duchess. And me being in touch with my spiritual side, who's to say they didn't have an acid trip and dream about me? Okay? So I have to find a way to recreate that record, but do it with them.
Okay. And you said travel, right? So yeah. Where would you go first and why?
I go to Tokyo. I go to Tokyo first. The music scene there and the hip hop scene there is so dope. And it's a different culture. It's like, it's something that I really want to experience and be a part of. And who knows, I might come back speaking, some different languages and dress like a Juku girl. You just never know. But Tokyo, I really want to go to Tokyo. I'm a sushi lover. And I just think that experiencing that as an artist will be really dope for the first time.
I will say this. You are definitely one of those ones. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You're definitely not the norm. Like, you definitely way out the box.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's a great thing.
Thank you.
You're also who else I had? Ariella.
Oh, shout out to Ariella Effortless. We got a song together. Video dropping soon. That's my girl. And I will tell you, until y'all going out of the country to shoot videos, don't play with my girl. Don't play with my girl. Because that last video she just dropped. And Glizzy Me is my favorite record. Glizzy Me. Yeah, shout out to Ariella Effortless. That's my heart. And that's my heart. I love her so much.
And when I talked to her, she said the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That
wow.
Usually, is you and Kenilworth Katrina.
Oh, I love Kenilworth Katrina. That's my honey too. Now you talk that now Kenilworth Katrina grinds. Like her grind is out of this world. And it's like, as far as Ariella Effortless is concerned, I feel like her recognition is due. She worked her butt off.
Fact.
And she's always encouraged. Like she's a girl's girl. Like, she'll hit you random, like, girl, I got this event and they told me to get another artist, but why not put a girl on it?
That's a fact.
And females don't think like that. You know, your tops, like your Pinky the Rappers, your Ariellas, your Kenilworth Katrinas, they are girls. And I think that it worked for us. If a lot of us came together, we would be so powerful. It's a lot of females out here, that I've watched for a long time. Lavi, Rada MC, Pinky Killer Corn. I've watched a lot of females come up, and I think that the just do is necessary.
So how did y'all link up?
Me and Ariella.
Yes, ma'am.
So we both were signed to It's Gorgeous Music at one point, and we did a couple shows together. And one day I called her and I broke down and opened up to her like, I'm just tired of, my financial situation. I don't have the money to record. And she was like, girl, suck it up. I'm about to be on my way with my studio equipment. And she came to my house. We went to the grocery store. We bought food. We cooked, and we recorded in my living room. And she set up her studio equipment. And from there on, we were just locked in. The last time that my mother's death anniversary rolled around, I was just so beat and defeated in it because I wasn't where I am today. And she came and got me and brought me to her house out in Maryland. And I stayed on her couch for 2-3 days, and we recorded, and she cooked hella food, and we was riding through Baltimore. She took me to some African spot to get African food, and anything she could do to uplift my spirits while she was going through what she was going through, because she was going through her own mess. But her spirit is just so grand. She was like, girl, get up, coming to get you. And we just been locked in since, and we've had our ups and downs, sisters fighting. But every time it's like, girl, whatever. I'm proud of you. Hello, love you. And we get over it. And our love is genuine. So she has no problem holding me accountable. And that's the thing I love about her the most. It's like, I don't care if it hurts your feelings or not, bitch. I'm going to tell you the truth, and you're going to suck it up and deal with it. It's like that big sister, in her. And it works for me.
I would say when I interviewed, of course, Kenilworth Katrina. I enjoyed it. I interviewed her a few times. I interviewed Ariella. And one thing about Ariella is, like you said, yes, she is definitely that. She does everything. She works so hard.
Yes, she does.
She works so hard. Like, she loves what she do. I'm talking about the record. Like, she do everything.
Yeah.
So you got to respect, people like that. So I'm kind of curious. So where is this? A lot of people talk about girls can't click up. They're very catty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like,
I don't know. I leave that to the bitches that's catty and can't deal with each other.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that problem.
Definitely not.
We don't have that issue. So the record that we have is really dope. And
talk to us about that. There we go. That's dope.
I want to play it so bad, but I didn't ask. So
she'll be fine with it. I'll tag her in it. She'll be fine.
I'm not even sure if this is the right record, honestly. That's why I'm like, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do it. Is this it?
real boss. My nigga really get active. Boys fucking with the boss. God, you don't. Kill top, Mr. Real Top. So you a 4-course meal. Steak lobster, no real top. I'm really the shit. Go crazy and empty the clip. Why is she taking a really the shit? Taking a really the shit. I get money. On the dick, I go tummy. Play Fortnite, what do you mean? Living the way he be popping that shit while I'm wiping his nut off my face. You basically stay in your place, cause this shit is better your brain. I'm stepping out my bag, I'm bad bitch, I don't play, okay? Yeah, I know. I see a nigga think before he pull the trigger. Bigger than I can get on my shoulder. Put it in my liver, make me wheel up, rolling down my river. I'm a wide receiver, I need a
Yeah.
Talk to us about that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did she already have a concept? Like, how did you guys?
It was just a late night, you know.
Get out of here.
She was frying salmon and showing me how she blackened it on one side, and it was just one of those like, bitch, we're doing a record, and this is not the only record we have. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have 3. There's another one with me, her, and Kenilworth Katrina, where she combined 3 verses together and made it a record. And yeah. And I don't even know if Kenilworth Katrina knows that this song is here. But it's
dope.
Yeah. It's called People.
And Kenilworth Katrina also love you guys. Like, that's the thing.
Oh, thank you. We love her too. I was so just like, when she left and went to the West Coast, I was just like, damn, girl, we gonna have to be on your heels and chase you to that side, okay? But she does it, and she's another one I'm very proud of. Shout out to Kenilworth Katrina, because she grinds hard too, and she's for the community, like as we all are. You know, she's for the people. And I've watched her elevate as well. Like, she's very, very strong in her pen. But I've watched Ariella too, and I saw a show of hers. She had backup dancers, and I was like, sheesh, girl, you doing it, you know? And I think that this is what we need more of, us bigging each other up and us showing support to one another, because if not, who's gonna do it?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And all 3 of y'all are bosses. And
thank you.
A lot of people wouldn't expect it to work, but by me talking to all 3 of you guys, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely you guys need to make a whole album or something like that.
That would be dope.
That'd be dope as shit.
Speaking of albums.
That would be dope as shit. Right? So, okay. So, what you got? I mean, so what you working on? You got a project you working on?
So, my album, Lady in the Streets, is going to be dropping. We're looking at first quarter, early second quarter. The Lady in the Streets will be dropping. And I'm really excited for this project. It's been a long time coming. 4 of the records on Lady in the Streets are already out, and 4 of them are not. So you'll have some familiars and some unfamiliars, but they all are very dope, and I need people to get ready. And I am looking at crossing over after that. It's in the works, it's in the talks, but we will see. But I am looking at going global, as well as international, and that's going to require some change. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to be an all-around artist. I'm ready to do pop. I'm ready to do K-pop. I'm ready to do rock. I'm ready to do country. I'm ready to also do rap. I'm ready to cross over into the bachata and cumbia scene, because yo soy dominicana, so me puedo hablar con todos mis latinos allá. And I think that I'm just ready. I
didn't see that coming. Like, where did that come from? Like, wow.
The Dominican in me is, you know, just ready to cross over to that audience as well. I have a record with Los Poligoma Black Tour called TBT for, in English is TBT. So the song is called Throwback Thursday. And it's really dope. It's really, really fire. And I'm just ready to work. My time is right now. And I need people to just get ready, because I'm on your ass. I'm on it.
You know what? And with you, with Ariella and Kenilworth, right? You guys are artists, just artists, right?
Yes.
And there's no box, there's no label. That means you can sing any type of music.
Yes. 100%.
Thing you can sit, like, you know what I'm saying, that's different, like, you know what I'm saying, so you're an artist and you can do everything, so don't put yourself in a box.
Yes. And I encourage all females to not do that, because you all are artist. You just have to tap into the artistry itself. Because people forget that music is art. Mm-hmm. You don't have to just be a rapper. You could get on a record and just speak spoken word, and that be it.
Fact. That's a fact, right? How important is networking to you?
Oh, extremely. It's one of the things that I'm best at. I can go into any circle or any room and spark a conversation. And networking is definitely, it's number one for me, honestly, because everything that I am and everybody that I know from sparking a conversation and networking, and investing in myself, investing in my smile, investing in my peace, investing in my mutual people so that I don't have to always spark the conversation. I can just smile. Hey, you have a nice smile. Hey, what does that mean? Oh, that's my artist name. Just little things, just finding ways to have a niche in network because it matters. But networking is important to me. It's really easy too.
Have you heard of an artist from here, female artist named J Mills?
Duh. Me and J Mills used to do shows with each other back in the day. I've been around since the Island Cafe when me, my cousin Divinity and Sleep used to host. And Bishop Swan, long that Bishop Swan was there hosting with us. So J Mills, shout out to J Mills. That's my honey. That is my baby.
That's another one.
That's my baby. No, La Vie is another one because La Vie is somebody that hasn't been spoken on in a long time. And La Vie, when Capadon put the stamp on her, before he put the stamp on her, La Vie was spitting guys under the table. J Mills too.
Definitely got to interview her. Definitely do. So, and I let everybody know that the artists that I've had, female artists that I've interviewed that I love, I got to add you to the list now.
Thank you.
Of course, Kenilworth, Ariella, and J Mills.
Yes, J Mills.
The whole vibe.
Yes, I love J Mills. That's wild because I haven't spoke to her in so long. I think we spoke last year briefly. Just randomly, she reached out to me. I think I posted something about my mother, and she reached out. But wow, J Mills.
I love it.
I remember I was nominated 3 years in a row for the DMV Awards for Best Female Rapper. And that was an experience in itself because you had your Audra the Rappers, your Nina Rosses. You had a lot of artists that aren't spoken of anymore. And it's crazy. Even Devin Messina, the singer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of artists out here that are dope, female-wise.
I've been trying to get her.
What's her name? Killer Keisha. You got a lot of artists out here that are fire. OG Prana. I mean, you got a lot of artists out here that are fire. Big Bills. What's her name? Oh Lord, I forgot the girl's name. Something Malone. Man, it's a lot of artists out here that are fire, that are females. And it'd be really dope to maybe do a female concert or showcase to highlight all of the females from this area. But the one thing I can say that I do see is there's not a lot of friendly competition, and there needs to be.
I had mentioned this before. I want to see a female artist like a concert, like a show, and all you guys just perform. Like that would be so fucking dope.
Rican, I'll forget Rican.
Yeah.
Rican, shout out to Rican.
So fucking.
Man.
Like we got to make that happen somehow. Definitely. I gotta talk to Steph Love or something to see if we can.
Shout out to my big sister Steph Love. Shout out to P Stu. Shout out to Alex Acosta. Like now we talking. That's my big sister.
See, that's what we got to do. Like, we got to somehow get together and set up. Like, it'd be so fucking dope. I don't think people realize how dope that. And all the artists that you say people don't remember to bring them up. Just that'd be so fucking dope.
Yeah, P Stu and Steph. Gave me a lot of my first opportunities. With the Real Rap for Food ciphers back in the day and things like that, and showcases at the clubs in Springfield, like Jack's. And I remember my first major showcase was at Jack's, P Stu powered. And it was, the music scene used to be really, really dope. And it still is. But I think that if we get back to the art in it, or stick to the art in it, it would only grow and get bigger. I'm loving what the DMV music scene has become, and what the business scene has become with clothing lines and things like that, and everybody just finding a way to band together. It's amazing, and I'm happy to be here. I appreciate you so much. Lady in the Streets is dropping very soon. I need y'all to get ready.
I mean, you guys, all the females that we named, you guys have the juice right now. So whatever you guys want to do, like, you know what I'm saying, any direction you guys want to go, you got to remember that you guys right now are leading that right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So whatever you can do, I would say link up. And that's why the DMV, all of Maryland, DC, and VA is important to me, because it's so many, each and every week, I go to a different part of the DMV, right? And each week I'm so impressed that it's so many dope artists, so many fucking dope artists, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm extremely impressed of how many female artists is dope as shit that I've got to interview, right?
Yeah, there are.
And you guys got the juice. You guys got the juice. So whatever you guys want to do is nothing to get people together, and let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it. I'm here. I'm all ears. I'm just a click away. I'm a phone call away. And I love your platform. I saw my brother Cadet was up here as well. Shout out to him. And I just think I'm looking forward to seeing whoever else you interview. I'm going to support. I'm going to repost, highlight. This is fire. This is really dope and professional. I commend you, for what you're trying to do for us as artists in the DMV scene. I salute you, and I thank you so much.
I feel honored that you finally, followed me, but it's all good. Don't worry
So,
about it.
let's pause, because we ain't gonna throw no shade now. Hold on. So listen, you guys. So for the record, too, I want to put this out there. There's a lot of people that are getting unfollowed by me. My team told me that my algorithm needs to be cleaned up. So I downloaded an app that allows me to unfollow 2,000 people daily. And I just click them and it unfollows. So now that I've unfollowed thousands of people, I'm able to now follow again. So when I saw today, let me follow him back, I clicked follow immediately now that I'm able to. But before, it wasn't that I didn't want to. Instagram was limiting me because I was following 8,000 people. And I had 28, 30,000 followers, but I'm following 8,000 people. The algorithm did not match up. So randomly, it let me follow 3 people, then it stopped. So now I have it fixed. So I apologize.
Nah, you good. I'm just playing around.
Yeah, but you deserve to follow the moment you asked me to be on your platform. Remember, I screenshotted it. Was like, this is the only reason I'm not following you. I had to blame Instagram.
And you didn't have
anybody that feels that they need to follow back, please feel free to say, bitch, follow me. Okay. And I will.
And you know what, and I totally understood. You really didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. But you really didn't have to.
But I did, because I'm honored. It's like, no matter how small the platform or how big the platform, now granted, you're a big platform, but no matter how small or big, I feel like I always want to show love where people show me love. I want to reciprocate that. And even if that's something so simple as a response or a follow back, I'm willing to do that, which is why my following rate got so high, because whoever followed me, I just follow back out of love, out of genuine, pure love, because I love what I do. But if I never made $1 from music, I would never stop making music, because this is what makes me happy.
And to stay on that right there, it's healthy to get rid of dead weight. Meaning, if you have people that's not helping you posting, or it's free to post, it's free to like, it's free to like. So for those who's not doing that, it's okay to get rid of those people. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Just keep those that's helping you grow. Sorry.
It's unfortunate, and it's crazy because majority of the people that don't support me are the people that are closest to me, and it's unfortunate because those are the people that are getting unfollowed. Respectfully, because this is a business.
It is.
And I am growing. Like, you gotta understand, right? My fan base stretches from here to New York, Jersey, Buffalo, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Texas, Detroit, South Dakota, the UK, Nigeria, Yemen, Dubai. I have a fan base. If it's not helping me get to those places, I don't want it to part. Like, I'm sorry, you become another fan. And I don't care how anybody feels about it, because I'm going to go global. I'm determined. I'm not going to stop. This is what I love to do. I do it in my sleep. I'm not shopping. Oh, shout out to Nemo too, because Nemo's another artist. Oh, and shout out, can I please plug the Backseat Mic Drop is about to do the Backseat Helicopter Mic Drop where you can rap in a helicopter, and it is a big deal. And I think that plugging the Backseat Mic Drop is a thing because they not only do it in New York City, but they travel to you. They will be in the DMV again very soon. And I want people to take advantage of the opportunity because it broadens your fan base outside the DMV. A lot of people get wrapped up in being the hottest artist in the DMV, but what happens when you leave here? Because my love out elsewhere is a little different. Because here everybody's comfortable, everybody's somebody. And when I go to New York and I step out of the car, people are like, no, she can't walk by herself. Go with her. It's different. So I need people to understand you can be just as big elsewhere if you take the opportunity. So shout out to Nemo and the Backseat Mic Drop as well.
That's a fact. Well, since you brought the name, shout out to Cadet. Dope as
Yes, Cadet.
Oh my
Me and
goodness.
Cadet got a song together too.
What?
Yes, we do. I could play it if you want.
Go ahead. You got time. What? And the Cadet wasn't even on my radar. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when I talked to him,
it's called Fuck the World.
It seems like it's a whole lot going on right now. Hey, look. I don't know some real ones in the field. They get real with that beat. Like shots got the babies running home for the street life. Street fight, make a young nigga pick the glizzy up. They done left them leaking for sneaking. No need for quarrelism. Back on my bullshit. I don't trust them like a dog. Know some niggas doing demon time. Better drill quick. She gon' need a real fix. I'ma need a bigger bag. Mama told me watch out for them hoes. Time to make them mad. I've been on my toes sick. You done been a veteran. Name the top 5 and I'll tell you who I'm better than. Capital G to the OAT on my letterman. Oh, you got it, let them in. Who they gon' look up to? Just that I miss 10 lives to read the when I come through. Thank God through the sunroof. Please him, let me get on which one. Pick one, point him out, bet I'm a ripper. Red light to the death of me. Don't need to call a referee. Bitches ain't on my pedigree. I'm dogging you bitches. I'm the emperor, the king. Quick to part you bitches. Hopped out there with a big bitch, the heart of a mission. Bitches be anything, you play the part of a mission. Let's get back to them bitches here, let's get back to the money. Remember when I was bummy and couldn't give me a feature? Remember she couldn't get her a feature. Now they gotta pay to sit down with the queen. Nice to meet you. I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. No way you taking it from me. I pray to God that you love me. Pray to God that you love me. Ain't nobody above me. But I'm screaming out, fuck the world, man. Waking up out here. But I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. No way you taking it from me. I pray to God that you love me. Pray to God that you love me. But put nobody above them. But I'm screaming out, fuck the world, man.
Wait a minute. I played the wrong one. Here we go. I'm about to say, where's Cadet? Here we go.
I got my wisdom from the visions of the shitest crooks. I used to pray a lot until I ended up losing the book. I wash my face in the daily because they giving me dirty looks. I put my soul in everything until the planet is shook. I let the pen pierce through the skin so it can ink up my soul. Tired of seeing these little babies with their melons exposed. Stepping on toes. One of the realest down to the cuticles. Niggas like to drive because they shit is stuck in the neutral. I don't care about your opinions or what Jesus do. Lavish taxing their prices, now they being unreasonable. Clientele ringing my sale, my numbers feasible. Only way to learn from your mistakes is if you teach it. Niggas backdooring they men like it's a ritual. Keep the pictures I'm hanging, the paint is very beautiful. Go find me for reminiscence of what you used to do. They throwing fish fries just to pay for the funeral. Fuck it, I'll add to the buckets with Lady Duchess. Had me hop on the beat so it's nothing for me to crush it. Got it up out the mud so it wasn't up for discussion. I ain't trying to preach to you, I'm speaking out to the public. And if the streets was getting too tough, I had to slug it out. If I couldn't afford it, well fuck it, I had to thug it out. Friends used to hit me like, damn, it's shorty, you bugging out. Feeling lucky, but I'm so lucky they started running out. Put a whole leg to your lips, now you can run your mouth. Let me get in so I can show you what I'm talking about. Cadet the living legend, the Dutch and show you what pain about. Gladiator school, I'ma show you just what the game about.
Like, I Gotta get this money. Gotta get this money. No way you taking it from me. I pray to God that you let me. Pray to God that you let me. Ain't nobody above me. But I'm giving out fuck the world, man. Waking up out here. Like I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. No way you taking it from me. I pray to God that you love me. Pray to God that you love me. Won't put nobody above them. But I'm screaming out fuck the world, man. Yeah.
How did y'all link up?
That's my brother. Cadet is my brother. So 9 Milli, let's get into it. Like, shout out to 9 Milli.
Yep.
Let's mob, you know what I'm saying? That's the big bro.
Yep.
I love Millie. I've known Millie now 10, 15. I've known Millie 15 plus years. I know Millie since he touched down, you know what I'm saying? When he first came home, and we just been locked in since. And, you know, he introduced me to Cadet, like, yeah, this is my artist. And now he told, this is my little artist. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to do a song together. So we hopped in, we did it immediately. And me and Cadet, that's my brother.
Dope.
I cry on the phone with him late at night. I called late at night, like, bro, what's wrong, Duchess? He stood on the phone with me for hours. He encouraged me to write when I need advice. I call Cadet. When I'm dealing with men, and I be like, man, bro, I got to ask you a question. He'd be like, oh, what happened now? Yeah, and vice versa. That's my brother. When I say that's my brother, that's my brother. And that go for any female, that's my brother. Tread lightly. Tread very lightly. I mean that with a grain of salt because I love that man. But we did a song together just because it was like, man, fuck it, we ain't got no song together, bro. And we did it. And Cadet's another person that pushes my pen.
Dope.
He makes me think. He'll be like, man, I think I'll spit for him. And he'll be like, man, you could do better than that, shawty. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, then I'm gonna call you back. Don't get mad, just do it over. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And I go rewrite, and I be like, bro, I rewrite, I get excited. It's like how a girl is to her dad or her big brother when you get good news, like, ooh, look, bro, I just got an A on my report card. That's how I feel with Cadet. Like, bro, I just rewrote the verse you told me to write. Listen. He was like, all right, bro. I love him. Like, oh, you see how excited I just got talking? That's my brother.
Like, Cadet is when I interviewed Cadet, I told him that what he's doing is he's bringing bars back to the DMV. Like, like he's serious with it.
Yes, he's a he's mean, he's nasty.
Yes, he's serious.
And he's determined, you know, he's dedicated. Like when you go out of town and you have Rough Riders and Rockefellers and legends coming up to you like, I've been hearing your name, I want to hear something right now. In the middle of a block in Harlem, right now, I need to hear that shit. You are doing something great that's catching the ear of people that want boom bap back. They want music back.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And when it comes to that style and lyrics, Cadet is who I would grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
big
fact.
One, not the little one.
That's a fact, right? Okay. All right. So we have a few minutes left.
All right.
I got so many more questions for you. So we definitely gonna do a part 2, but
let's do it. I'm for it.
So right now, what motivates you now to still do music?
Can I be honest?
Absolutely.
Beating addiction. I had a major addiction. We're not going to get into it at this. We can do that in the second interview. And February 2nd, I'm coming up on 4 years clean from that addiction. And wanting to prove everybody wrong motivates me. I've already proved myself right because I know I can do it. I want to prove everybody wrong because it's like you counted me out. You wrote me off. You doubted me. And now you're going to have no choice but to watch me for the rest of your life.
Dope.
That part.
Dope. That's the ultimate get back. That's the ultimate get back, right?
I got my life back. You just got to watch me win now. And you had an opportunity to be a part of it. And you chose to write me off. Watch me win, bitch.
I agree.
I'm close with it.
You are definitely a superstar. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Okay, last question, right?
Yes.
Okay. When it comes to your music or your brand, right? How is the support from the DMV?
I think it's amazing. I don't get any kickback or any pushback from the DMV in every community when it comes to the straight, the LGBTQ plus community, when it comes from the hood, from the suburbs, everybody knows Lady Duchess, and I get support from everybody. I've never had nobody not give me my props or my just due. I'm sure behind closed doors you have your chitter chatter, but my support is great here. I think it's amazing, and it means the world to me because, like, in my active addiction, I lost it. I lost the support, I lost the drive, I lost the dedication, and it was like I became a ghost here. And now to have all that love and support back, it's like I feel like a bubble guppy, and everybody loves me.
Okay, bonus question. I lied. Bonus question because from that answer. What could be better?
My ability to listen as much as I talk. I think I would get farther.
And I think everybody can use that. Everybody can benefit from that. You got 2 ears, right? So listen more than you talk. Yeah. I really enjoyed this. You kicked 2026 off, right? I'm kind of glad that you did wait till now. You are my first show on 2026, and
really,
absolutely.
Thank you. I feel honored.
You are so dope. You are so dope. You are definitely. I have to put you on my list on faves.
Oh wow! Oh my God! Thank you.
You definitely. You dope as shit.
Thank you so much. And I'm doing this fresh out of the hospital, y'all. I got out of the hospital 2 days ago with a cold, and I'm doing this with a raspy voice and all that. But there was no way I was rescheduling again.
Dope. And if you did, we would have. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We wouldn't have. I'm here right now.
And you did the damn thing, right?
Thank you, Lottie. Thank you.
So I definitely appreciate you supporting even what I got. Just supporting what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just accepting the invite.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
I'll do it again. And when I'm touring around the world and it's time to do it again, I'm gonna do it again. And ain't nobody gonna charge. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Dope.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
Say less. You know what I'm saying? So last thing you want to leave with the people, I would say up and coming artists, right? Up and coming artists right now, if you had to give them one advice starting off, what would you say?
Go hard and don't stop. Be unapologetically you. Don't let anybody tell you how, when, and where to conform. Be unapologetically you.
Dope. I am definitely a huge supporter of Lady Duchess. So anything you need from me, I am, always reach out to me. It's nothing. You got that. It's nothing.
Let's get it.
So appreciate you. Let's do this again. Thanks to the good Trump. We love Lady Duchess now. She's on our list. So now we have Kenilworth Katrina. We have Ariella Effortless. We have Jay Mills and Lady Duchess.
Big Dutch, not the little one.
Love our ladies of the DMV. So keep doing your thing. I'm definitely a huge supporter now. So
thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Peace.
Yes.
Hey, Clem. What's good, Joe? We from the home of everything original. Go-Go, Mumble Soul, Marvin Gaye, Martin Lawrence, Roger E. Hicks, Dave Chappelle, Samuel L. Jackson, Genuine, Maya, Anne-Marie, Kevin Durant, Tommy Davis, DJ Kool, Wale, my number one of all time black.
See, I'ma keep it real, with my weapon on me concealed. I'm Ralphion, that nigga from up the hill, used to come through crushing in the butters. A tray deuce in my boot with a fresh box cutter. 10th place, I belong to them. Mikey Wayne funkin' them. Never was no bullies, but you don't wanna run with them. Better finances, big money advances. Daddy-daughter dances, no penitentiary chances. A made man, keep them guessing. Motherfuckers wanted steam, so I had to press them. Just so you know, I bring the chalk when I teach a lesson. When I was preaching at your door, but you ain't want the lecture. Cause y'all mention. After I put on my city, I'm done. At 15, my nigga Wayne let me bust off a gun. I ain't gon' fake, I felt the rush when I made them go run. If you grew up like I did, then you feeling me young. What you say? Southern Ave, Willow Road, while the place Livingston. Third world, South Cap to Eastover. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you Well, please tell them we good. What you saying? We good. What you saying? We good. What you saying? We good. I used to take the P12 from Eastover, the one going to Addison Road. Get off at Iverson Mall to try to get me a girl to get some pussy, nigga. That was the goal. From Benning Road in Minnesota. Oh, I salute you, soldier. They gave us pennies in poverty with the cold shoulder. But it ain't never over, cause we some real rollers. They tried to take us out the game with cane and baking soda. Only fear God. Hey, let me hit the bob. It's 2 Panda